2/3 of homeowners and mortgage holders are on a variable rate, and the bank may, some suggest, have to move next year at some point, perhaps later in the year though, to curb inflation.
I don't expect any rise in bank base rate until the latter part of 2011. However, market interest rates I think will go higher simply because the demand for funds is growing around the world for a variety of reasons, including investment purposes as growth steps up. So I think that market interest rates will tend to trend higher through next year.
And if you're renting, I'm afraid there's not good news there either. The cost of being a tenant continues to go to the roof. The average UK rent jumped at a record £692 per month in November. That's according to the LSL Property Services Network. It's the third month in a row that rents have reached new heights, but there are signs that the market is flattening off. Rents have been rising, of course, because of a lack of mortgage financing and people being reluctant to go into the housing market right now because of uncertainty about prices. Let's tell you about the world of banking, because Bob Diamond is to take over the helm at Barclays earlier than expected. The bank's current president will become chief executive on January the 1st, 3 months before the transition was planned. Barclays says his handover work, John Wiley, who stepped down after 6 years in charge, has taken less time to complete than expected. Well, the update is good to you,
David Cameron in Brussels. If the normal processes were followed and the difference was just split between the Council and the Parliament, and I believe it was our intervention that stopped that from happening. That left Britain with two priorities for this meeting. First, because it's in Britain's interest that we have a strong and stable Eurozone, it was important to establish a permanent mechanism for bailing out Eurozone countries